Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? We have information, breaking news coming out of the Middle East tonight. The United States commander says the American forces are facing an imminent threat from Iran. I repeat, Marine General Frank McKenzie says he believes the Iranians or their proxies may orchestrate an attack at any moment on the United States of America. Let me come right back to that in just a moment. I want to put a shout out real fast to a company by the name of Rate Family. Death in the family can be hard, folks, but unfortunately, we all have to deal with it sooner or later. All of us leave behind some kind of final expenses, such as funeral costs or medical bills or some other debts. In fact, the average funeral alone is between $8,000 and $9,000. And if you have no insurance when you die, it can leave your loved ones with a huge bill to deal with, and no one wants that. So take control of your family's destiny today and have the satisfaction that they will be financially taken care of. Go visit www.ratefamily.com. That's www.ratefamily.com. Let them help you out. You can either that or you can call them at 1-855-919-RATE. You'll be glad you did. Here's the situation with the Iranians. The top commander of the United States forces in the Middle East, Marine General Frank McKenzie, says that he believes the Iranians or their proxies may orchestrate an attack at any moment. Matter of fact, he said, I think the threat is imminent. What? Marine General Frank McKenzie said in an exclusive broadcast interview with NBC News in the Iraqi capital. We continually evaluate our force and posture in the region. Matter of fact, the United States has beefed up its military presence in the region in an effort to deter the Iranians and protect American forces and their allies. And over the last month, the Trump administration announced that it was sending an aircraft carrier strike group and an Air Force B-52 bombers to the Middle East, as well as Patriot missiles and additional troops, and aimed at heightened concerns of an Iranian attack. Guys, this is very serious. McKenzie has stressed that the tensions right now remain high in the region. He said, I don't actually believe the threat is diminished at all. McKenzie said after holding a series of meetings with Iraqi prime ministers and defense chiefs, quote, I believe the threat is very, very real. And McKenzie said that he was heartened by the efforts of the Iraqi government to protect American forces and its allies in the region. Matter of fact, roadside bombs have posed a major danger to the American forces in Iraq. And McKenzie added, but he said the threat from the Iranians is evolving. They probe for weakness all the time, McKenzie said. And I would say the threat has probably evolved in certain ways, even as our defense posture has changed and become more aggressive. And we certainly thank our Iraqi partners for many of the things that they've done. I think we're still in this period of what I call tactical warning. The threat is very real. General McKenzie declined to go into specifics on the nature of those threats, but a day after the United States announced it was sending additional military assets to the region to send a clear and unmistakable message to Iran. 4 oil attackers, well, it was actually 7 Saudi oil tankers were attacked in the Persian Gulf off the coast of the United Arab Emirates. The United States suspected it was totally Iran. Matter of fact, the United States National Security Advisor John Bolton said he knew for sure it was the Iranians that were responsible for the attacks, and the Iranian government has denied, of course, having any role in the incident. But last month, U.S. officials said that the decision to beef up the military forces in the region was based in part on the intelligence that the Iranian regime has told some of its proxy forces that they can now target American military personnel and assets. What? That's a declaration of war. Matter of fact, the intelligence shows that an Iranian official discussed activating Iranian-backed groups to target Americans, citizens, but did not mention targeting the militaries of other nations. Now, among the specific threats the United States military is now tracking, officials are saying, and are possible missile attacks by Iranians or small ships, the Persian Gulf and in that region, attacks in Iraq by Iranian-trained Shiite militia groups, attacks against U.S. ships and against Saudi Arabians by the Houthi rebels in Yemen. The United States has accused Iran of moving missiles and missile components through the region's waterways for years, shipping missiles to the Houthis in Yemen and others. And Shiite militia groups like Baghdad, Hezbollah, have been in Iraq for years, acting essentially as sleeper cells. But the call to awaken and activate the existing threats represents a new and alarming escalation, the United States officials are saying. Some U.S. allies and members of Congress have expressed skepticism over Trump's administration's claims that Iran is responsible for the escalating tensions. The Iranians have also criticized the U.S. posture. So it's getting uglier and uglier, guys, and it's getting more dangerous as we speak. But with the U.S. Marine General Frank McKenzie declaring that an imminent attack upon the United States by Iran is imminent, this makes it a very dangerous situation. Are we living in the last days when they say there'll be war and rumors of wars, and nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom? And are the Iranians fulfilling a dangerous prophecy where they go on the offensive and end up being destroyed mercilessly, as it says in the book of Jeremiah in chapter 49, when the Lord said he will scatter Elam to all the nations of the globe? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the last days. Don't miss tonight's powerful primetime live broadcast at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to start a little early. Mike from around the world is going to join us. We're going to talk about the Jupiter collision, the waves of energy, and the astronomers have spotted a mysterious 10 million light-year long magnetic field connecting two galaxy clusters, as well as a massive explosion on the sun. Is this all being caused by Nibiru, Planet X, a dwarf star, or the biblical wormwood? Give your life to Jesus Christ. The heavens are shaking.